Alright guys, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video. So I recorded a guide for how to kill the Devil Hound, and my mic wasn't working, so I did kind of snip it to get because it was all the way down at the bottom of the map, so it was a long run, so I snippet that all out of there. I made it very like a 5-minute, 6-minute video. It's straight to the point. It kind of shows you how to kill the Devil Hound, why you want to kill him, and it goes over things like that. So as the video plays, I'm going to pause it and talk about kind of what's going on so you guys understand. So right now I'm about to show where the Devil Hound is at. I am in Synchronom, and the Devil Hound is right there. So you only have so much time to get to the Devil Hound. I believe it's 3 hours. He spawns once a day, and you can get devil hearts from him. Now the thing about the Devil Hound is he is difficult to kill. He can kill you in 1 hit, 2 hits, just depends, and he's very fast. So you don't want to fight him on the streets. You typically want to find an area where he's pinned or can't move or whatever, and you'll kind of see as the video goes on. But generally, when you get to that area, you will see a lot of people in one spot of the map, and you want to get to where they're at. And I'll talk about that some more when we get into this. So there's the Devil Hound. I have kind of a long run, so I cut all that out so you guys don't have to watch it. So, okay, now I'm at the Devil Hound, right? So you'll see I'm going to pull up the map, and I'm going to see where the Devil Hound is. So you want to know where you're at on the map, and you want to know where the Devil Hound is, because you want to know what to expect when you get in that zone. So I'm figuring out where I'm at and where I'm going to. So I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going to. The first thing I do when I look, okay, so I entered the zone. I knew it was the Devil Hound. I'm down here at the bottom right-hand corner of the map. If you look, there's all these people up here. Those green dots, those are players. There's a reason all the players are in that zone. So when you get to the Devil Hound location, the first thing you're going to do is check your map and see where everybody's at, and then you want to get there. And here's another tip. So I entered at the bottom right. I looked at the map. They're at the top right. If you're not comfortable fighting the Devil Hound or running away from him, I highly recommend you do this. So since I entered at the bottom right, and I know they're at the top right, if I'm nervous or don't know if I can make it, I would leave. Let's just say I would go to the right and exit this section of the map, and then I would go up and I would come in on this corner. That way I have a very short distance to get there. So that's the best tip I can give you. If you're confident in your ability to get up there, then don't worry about it. So I was confident. I knew I could get there. There was a speed boost going on and all this other stuff. So I had a lot of speed. So I'm just going to run as fast as I can and get with those other guys. Alright, so again, here's the Devil Hound, right? This thing's massive. He can kill you in 1 or 2 hits. But part of the issue with Dead Frontier is he gets stuck a lot, right? So this Devil Hound right now has spawned in, and he's stuck on top of this car. Everybody's just shooting him, and then we're going to loot him to get the Devil Heart. Now, with this being said, it's still dangerous. So on multiplayer, things kind of teleport around. They drop in and out. So this Devil Hound could, just randomly spawn beside me, and that happens sometimes. So even though he's stuck, you want to be prepared for him to show up next to you. If he shows up next to you, just run away and get in a safe spot. But right now, it's under control. And we're all just attacking this Devil Hound, right? So all we're doing is trying to get his health down. Looks like he's almost half, and we're just trying to kill him. So let me kind of skip ahead real quick. A lot of health. All right, so we're about to loot him. All right, Devil Hound's dead. All right, so we're looting the Devil Hound. Got the Devil Heart. Now get the hell out of there, right? Now you're just going to go back to the outpost. And again, I cut this out because you don't want to watch me run for 10 minutes. So you're going to see it kind of go quickly here. All right, I'm back at the outpost. All right, so now I'm going to talk about why you want to kill the Devil Hound. and why you want the devil hearts. So let me just play this, and I'll pause when I pull up some of the things. So one thing you can do with the devil's heart is sell it. $500,000 right there just for a devil heart, right? So I just made that run. I came back up. I could sell it if I want for $500,000. Or if you look at that, devil's heart boosts run and walk speed by 35% for 6 hours. So if you're going to be playing for a while, use one of these on your character, have them eat it, and it'll give you 6 hours boost for 35% for speed. That's huge. So that's 2 reasons, right? Money or speed boost. Let's see what else you can do. See, that's how you use it. You just drag and drop it on your character. All right, so crafting. You can craft with this thing. So I'm going up here and I'm typing, okay, look, first thing I came to, Devil's Implant. 5% incoming damage reduction and 5% movement speed. So what does it take? It takes 10 Devil's Hearts, an implant PCB, an implant interface, implant battery, and 3 rare metal scrap. So if you kill 10 devils, you can get this. If you get 10 Devil Hearts, you can craft this. And it's $1 million to craft. It's a good implant, and it's cheap, and it's not that hard to get. All right, what else? Let's see what else I have on here. All right, the other thing you can do is the volatile implant. So this one, you have to have the Devil's Heart to make the volatile Devil's Implant. It does 6% damage inflicted, 10% incoming damage reduction, and 6% movement speed. You have to have a volatile implant, a Devil's Implant, and 10 Devil's Hearts, and 10 volatile hides. So again, it's just an extension of the Devil's Implant, and it just does some basic more stuff, right? So again, you would just need to keep collecting these Devil Hearts. That's why you want to get them when you see him show up. See if I go over anything else. Again, I do apologize for this. I recorded it and I was talking and going over all this, but for some reason my mic didn't record. So that's why I'm doing it like this. I know it's not normal. Okay. So now we're getting into other things. So, okay, so biomass, right? 30,000 rounds requires 2 Devil's Hearts. So you can craft implants, you can make ammo for $10,000 and 2 Devil's Hearts. You can have a stack of 30,000 biomass.
Ready to order.
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card.
And I don't know what I'm saying on this part, but I think I'm just explaining exactly what I just said. So that's what the Devil Hound is. That's the best way to kill the Devil Hound. Find where he's out on the map. Get to the area. As soon as you get in the zone, check your map, see where the players are at. If you're not on the right side of the map, go back out and transition to the best entrance for that map, and then join up with them. Get the Devil Heart, go back, save them, sell them, use them, craft them, whatever you want to do. But that is the easiest way to do the Devil's Heart. Join multiplayer. And you know what I mean? Get with everybody. That's what the first thing you want to do. Don't try to fight him. Go to where everybody's at, because they have him cornered somewhere. So I hope this video worked out okay. I know, obviously, it's not my normal type of video, but I didn't want to lose this because, you know, I don't see the Devil Hound very often because I honestly, I work a lot, so it's hard to catch one. But anyway, I think it worked out pretty well. I think I was able to stop and talk about things. And hopefully this helps you guys out. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Appreciate you guys. Join the Discord, and I will see you later. All right, guys. Peace.